If you are using Echo to support deeper learning, chances are you are going to be using the Multi-Outcome Scoring Gradebook. Before we jump into looking at the course gradebook, let's talk about multi-outcome scoring and how it calculates student grades. Within the settings of your Echo course, you have the option to use the Multi-Outcome Scoring Gradebook to assess the 5 new tech learning outcomes: knowledge and thinking, agency, written communication, collaboration, and oral communication. How the MOS calculates student grades against these 5 outcomes is a little more complicated than most digital gradebooks. Unlike most gradebooks, activities in Echo can be scored against multiple outcomes. This means that every assignment can have 1, 2, 3, or more scores associated with it. The important thing to note is that the system doesn't sum or average those scores. Each score is treated like a unique assessment of that specific skill. The result is an assessment structure that gives students much more information about their skills than a traditional gradebook. Later in the unit, we'll explore how to assign points to multiple outcomes within one assignment. Step 1 in understanding how the MOS calculates student grades is to add up all points the student has earned in relation to each outcome and generate a percentage. In this table, you can see all the learning outcomes assessed in this course. Along the side, you can see all the assignments in the course thus far. You can also see how many points within each assignment were assigned to each learning outcome. For example, the research write-up had points assigned to knowledge and thinking, agency, and written communication. In the bottom rows, you can see how Echo generates a score for each outcome. The MOS adds up all points possible, then points earned, and generates a percentage. Each outcome has its own percentage. Step 2 is applying the outcome weight to each outcome score. Weights that are designated for each outcome are set up at the course level within your course settings. These weights will be determined by your school and your new tech coach. Once Echo calculates a percent for each learning outcome, it applies the weight. Let's say the weights for our course are set up as this: knowledge and thinking 40%, agency 20, written communication 10, collaboration 20, and oral communication 10. The gradebook takes each outcome percentage and multiplies it by the outcome weight. This ensures that the heavily weighted outcomes have a larger impact on the student's grade than the lesser weighted outcome. Step 3 is to add up the weighted scores to get the final course grade. In its simplest form, the formula looks like this. There you have it. This is how the Multi-Outcome Scoring Gradebook calculates student grades.